So this is like my fourth time trying to record your reading, and each time I record your reading there is something around like a group of people, and that's why I've been trying to avoid doing this reading. And I typically like to have the reading out at a particular time, but I've had to scrap so many readings because every time I was doing the reading it had something to do with a group of people watching you. There is something going on with a group of people that are watching you every time. I'm going to pull again and see, and if so, I'm going to go ahead and keep proceeding, because obviously I'm going to ask Spirit, why do you need to know about this? Because your energy wasn't focused on the group, even though the group was focused on you. But why do you even need to know about it? Because you didn't seem to be giving any attention to it. But let's see. Tell me what's going on around Cancers. Oh, doors are going to be opening up for you. You got a blessing. You got a blessing. She's sitting here. This angel is sitting here like, we opening up doors for you. And that's why. You see what I'm saying? Because there's something about where your attention goes is where it flows. So whatever it is that you're focusing on is opening up doors for you. And if you want those doors to continue to open, keep focusing on what you're focusing on. You're actually being blessed for it. We got the second chakra. Archangel Ariel is showing up. There's something here around some sort of passion. I don't know if you have some sort of passion, some sort of desire. You're feeling sparked. You're feeling creative. You're feeling expressive. And it's opening doors for you. It's opening the door for money for you. There's something that you're expressing, something that you're creating, something that you're enjoying doing. Again, look, see, healer of ages. This is Christ consciousness, and that's making me feel like there's a healing energy around you. Look, another angel is showing up around you. Guys, I don't know who this reading is for, but you got blessings on blessings coming in for you. Doors that were once closed opening up for you. Healing coming your way. It feels like blessings being poured down on you. Angels watching over you. Again, another angel. Patience. It's like having been patient with your journey, because you've been on some sort of journey. Things are going to be getting lighter for you. Whoever this reading is for, things are about to start getting lighter for you, because there's something about how you handled your journey, how you handled what you went through. Again, this card keeps coming out. Sixth chakra. There's something about the third eye. What are you seeing with your third eye? You must see something. You can read between the lines. You are someone that can connect dots. You can tell when something feels off, and it's not with your physical eye, it's with your third eye. There's something here about like a gift, something about your third eye. You're someone that can feel when something is wrong, or when someone is wrong, or when something is off with people. You're someone that's difficult to fool. You can look at beyond what you're being shown with your physical eye. So someone can come and approach you in a nice way, but if they have a hidden agenda, you can see it. You can see it. You don't need to see with your physical eye. It's with your third eye that you can see. Like I said, you can pick up on things. You're no fool. You can clearly read people's motives. Yeah, we got here justice, a contract. See, even right here, the eyes can't be seen. That's what I'm saying. There's something about you and your third eye. Something about what you see beyond the physical. And what you have gone through, what you have endured. Look, a community being watched. Didn't I say you're being watched? I told y'all still watching. It's a community that watches you. And you can read this community without physically seeing. You know this community. Let's say these are people you never met. This is just an example. This is a community that you never met, but they get revealed to you. They get revealed to you through some sort of angel, through some sort of spirit, through God, through whoever, a higher power. You don't need to physically see. They get revealed to you. Spirit shows you them. They show you their motives. They show you when they coming. You get dreams about them. Spirit will even give you divine downloads. Like you'll get messages. There's something about how you can see things without seeing it physically. You see what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying. Like a community watching you. And like let's say you've never met this community, but you know who they are. Spirit will give you their names. Spirit will tell you where they live. Spirit will tell you what they do for a living. It's like you get all of these downloads and information about these people without having any physical or tangible proof. There's something about your spiritual eye that reveals things to you. Not even just people, but things in general. Something is being balanced out with this contract here. There's something that's being balanced out here. Yep, cornucopia. I don't know if someone tried to break your heart or if someone tried to hurt you or if you went through a lot of painful stuff, but it's about to be balanced out with cornucopia, with abundance. You're about to start experiencing more abundance. The door to value. Things are about to start opening up for you. And this community is sitting back and watching. They're sitting back and watching. Watching you being appreciated. Whoever this community is, there's some sort of anxiety. Why do they have anxiety? Okay. I'm going to briefly see, and then I'm going to see why you need to know about this community. Why does this group have anxiety? Why does this community have, I feel like it has to do with some sort of contract, some sort of justice, accountability. That's what they're worried about. They're worried about accountability. They're worried about being exposed. They're worried about being seen because we've talked about the third eye. They're worried about it. Tell me about this group's anxiety. They're worried about what you know and what you see. Like, how do you know what you know? The Ten of Pentacles is in reverse for them. They're worried about their stability. You got the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. They could be worried about their money because the door to value is opening up for you. They could be worried about their homes, their finances. There's some sort of money, property, like real estate. I don't know. It feels like home, something like that. Somebody's worried about their home. This could be even like some sort of breakup, some sort of long-term relationship that has broken up. This even makes me feel like somebody is worried about their family no longer supporting them. This community comes from a dysfunctional family. This could be a community that looks established publicly, but behind closed doors, anxiety. They're facing financial instability. Yeah, I feel like that somebody's worried about losing their property, losing their home, losing something around their money. And they're trying to act like they have it together, but they don't. They don't. They're worried. They don't know what's going to happen next. Whoever this community is, they don't know what's going to happen next. All right, let's see. Why does the viewer need to know about this community? Because remember, I told you at the very beginning it was showing up, and it obviously came through again. Why does the viewer need to know about this community? That they need to keep showing up in your reading today. It says here, constrained by circumstance. They feel sorry for themselves. It says boredom, bored of their daily routine, wanting more out of life because they're struggling. It says they're longing for a change because they're in lack. They feel constrained by their circumstances. What does that got to do with you, though? What does that got to do with the viewer? What does their circumstances got to do with you? That's what I'm not understanding. That's why. Look, see, a hidden enemy, jealous. Why? Because we saw what was happening for you. So this is a community that could have been jealous of you, a hidden enemy, being two-faced, wishing ill on you. Now they see you rising. Now they see doors opening up for you. Now they see an end of despair for you, but anxiety for them. What was lost, what was taken, what was stolen is being restored. So they're being shown up is because these people were hiding. They were your hidden enemies, jealous, hiding true intentions. Because remember I said you can see behind the mask. See, they come in. These could be people who are trying to come in and get close to you, but you can see behind the mask, being two-faced. They were working in silence. I don't know what they were doing when it came to you. Look, it's a secret. It was some sort of secret, a hidden agenda. But it's not working. Look, because a boundary was created. It's not working because you have strong boundaries. You stand your ground. You stay true to yourself. And that's what I'm saying. That's why you're being rewarded. Because you stand your ground, you have boundaries, you operate with integrity, and as a result, you're being rewarded for your journey in the midst of what you've gone through. Your arrival to abundance. It says financial blessing. What did we start out talking about? The door to value, rewards for your efforts, money flowing easily into your life. That's what they're seeing. Whatever it is that they did to you, they don't want it to come out. They did something. They don't want it to come out. It don't have to come out because you already know, for one, and it don't need to come out for you to know because justice is already happening. You don't have to do anything. You have here these archangels that's already stepping in and doing it. You don't have to do nothing. Your luck is what's changing. See? Opening doors to a better future for you. Positive change. Access to previously closed doors. Doors were previously closed for you because there was a hidden enemy. Yeah, there was a hidden enemy. That's what this has to do with you. That community. They were doing something in secrecy as it pertained to you to try to keep doors closed. But Spirit is letting you know those doors are now opening up for you. You're going to start experiencing more abundance. Your luck is changing. Healing is coming in. Your third eye is going to be heightened even more. You're rising from despair while this group is in boredom, in lack, struggling. They could have been trying to create that for you. They're worried now. Because they're worried about the consequences. What else for my viewer? What's coming in next for you? Aside from this group, what's coming in next for you? Money is coming in next. But the thing about this money, it doesn't, let me tell you this. You got the 8 of Pentacles. You got money coming in. It's not going to be... There's something about this money that feels different. For some of you, you're nursing something. Like whether this is a baby or a project. Some of you, maybe you're going to have a baby, or you're going to create a project that's going to be like a baby to you. Like you're going to create. You're not going to be doing something that's already done. You're going to create something. You're going to give birth to something that's going to be a financial blessing to you. I'm seeing you saving more money. But I'm also picking up something going on. There's something about a dog. We got here a dog showing up. Some of you may even be getting a dog. But for some reason, what's next for you? What is going on? Something about this feels different. Let me see. Let me get an oracle card with this. What's next for the viewer? Because I feel like, and we even saw time off, a contract, and look, see, time off. You may need to take some time off. You may be forced to take some time off because you may be someone that wants to nurse some sort of project, nurse your money. There's something about you and money, wanting to accumulate money, but you may need to take some time off and rely on someone. Because I feel like you're going to be in contract with somebody. And the person that you're going to be in contract with is going to have to be the one that's working. See, time off. You're going to have to learn some sort of lesson on when to take time off. Or when to allow someone to take care of you. To nurse and help you. To let someone... learning. You're going to have to learn. You may get tested with a situation where you may be forced to take time off. This could be because maybe you get pregnant and you have to rely on someone to help you, or because we also got here celebration. This is not a bad thing. I'm telling you right now, this is not a bad thing. But you may be tired because, especially, Spirit is saying you've had a long journey. You've gone through a lot. Your luck is changing and it's time for you to rest. The money is coming in. There's money someone has stored away, and it looks like, let me see, there's something going on with another person. And you may be having to rely on that person to be, tell me about this. Look, see, doctor. That's what I'm saying. Remember I said maybe kicking your feet up? Maybe some of you having to be nursed back to health. See, feeling sad, feeling broken. Children. This could be somebody having a child. And then we got here Leo, but this is giving me like that strength card. Like regaining your strength and allowing someone to nurse you back to health. Rather, whatever the reason. Maybe you have some sort of surgery. Or you're dealing with some sort of health situation. And you have to take time off and allow this person to take care of you. Because I'm seeing someone wanting to take care of you or helping to take care of you. They're committed to doing it. But you have to allow them to. See, look, see, again, in the tub. In the tub. Both cards show somebody in the tub needing to relax and allowing someone to seek after you. See, compromise. I knew it. There's another person here. You may not be seeing them right now. It says the blessing you don't see. You're not seeing the full picture. There's another person here that you don't see. You're going to be compromising and working things out with. And I feel like this is someone who's going to want to take care of you, because that's what I'm saying. You've been through a lot. You got trolls, people being mean on the internet or just in general in life. You could have been dealing with people being mean. You went through some sort of season where you were dealing with a community. And then here comes someone that is wanting to nurture you, cater to you, take care of you, saying, kick your feet up, I got you. Because it looks like some of you may be having a child, or you may be recovering from surgery or recovering from burnout. It's like Spirit saying, we want you to rest. This next season does not have to be hard for you. Some of you could be, again, self-employed, or you could be dealing with someone that's self-employed, coming back to apologize. You could be someone that wants to be by yourself. And then look, we got here daughter. Some of you, you may have, look, a daughter, a female relative is showing up. Someone that's like a daughter coming to help you. And then we got here some fake friends showing up, being watched by this community. Again, yeah, there's a fake community. Like I told you, there's something about people that just watch you. But I feel like there's something here where some of you may have a daughter that's yet to be born. For some of you. Because I'm still picking up something around a baby for somebody. You're not going to be able to be by yourself. Because that's not what you're not meant to walk into the next season by yourself. You can see it right here. You're meant to work something out with someone that's going to apologize. And we got here, like I said, these fake people trolling somebody's relative. Yep, moving forward. Yep, proposal. And then a home. Yes, that's what I'm saying. You got here a proposal coming in. Moving forward. Somebody's going to be moving forward with their life, proposing, coming to compromise. Home. This could be living together, moving in together. And that's what I'm seeing here for you. I don't know what is this female and fake? We already established this community. Why is this community coming back up again? It's like they're not going away. Maybe because the 10 Pentacles here, maybe there was some sort of long-standing relationship. This could be someone that was married with that 10 Pentacles in reverse, but divorced. So that's why they can't go away, because maybe they have kids with somebody. So they're constantly watching you or constantly knowing what's going on with you and this person who are moving forward and compromising and working things out. Yeah. Yeah, they can't, it's hard to not watch you. It's hard to not watch what's happening with you and this person. Because I'm seeing them still having access or still wanting access. Because we got here female relative. Maybe someone's relative. Because this could be with the 10 of Pentacles, someone that was married and they're no longer married. But there's someone in the middle that goes back and tell this ex something. That's what I'm getting here. Yeah, because we got here praying. This ex could have been praying for another chance, but they got ghosted, they got blocked, they got cut off. Yeah, they feel like they lost something. But nevertheless, that's what I'm seeing for you guys. Let me get an advice card, because I feel like you're going to enter into a season where you're going to have to surrender your independence, because you may be someone that's used to solitude, used to doing things for yourself, by yourself, or on your own. But you're going to enter a season where you have to heal your inner child too, because that can come from an inner child wound, where you may be someone that is hyper independent, and had to do things on your own. So it's like you need to take some time to rest, to recover, to heal, and allow someone to help and support you in that season. Yeah, see here, it says, you apply natural lessons of compound interest and develop your project gradually. See, I feel like with this self-employed, I say you're nurturing some sort of project, but I feel like something is going to slow you down and say, wait, slow down, slow down. You don't need to jump into this Ace of Pentacles. That's why it came out in reverse. You may want to jump into something, but it's like, no, wait a second. You need to rest, not jump back into work. Because some of you may actually give birth to a child, or you're trying to work on something where Spirit's saying, I need for you to rest first. It says here, look, or you could do this, because it says if you work a little bit, because they don't want you to burn out. It says if you work a little bit every day towards your long-term goal, at some time in the future, you will discover that you have accumulated magnificent results. Choosing your direction wisely while humbly and faithfully taking one step at a time. Some of you are going to be feeling like, I need to get back out there, because you may be feeling passion to create. But Spirit's saying, no, just do it one step at a time. And you don't have to do it by yourself either. All right, I'll catch y'all later. Bye.